So now first using the approach of the hash map, we are trying to do this. So before that, initial check for length of s if not equals to length of t. Okay, so it's an initial check. We can directly return false. Then we are defining some counts. So we'll first count for s. We will count for the t, and we would create an empty hash map approach that I told you, and we'll use for loop for I in range to iterate it over. The length of s will work till that. So this is for s1 we are counting. So we are using going to the length of the s. We are iterating over the s fully, and we would want to count the elements. So count of s. So element will be inside s of I. We will count. So because s of I, what is this? Is because it is going from 0 till the length of s. So the first would be for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will count for everyone. So every element. So this would be the fact. Then if we got the element, we will increment the count as we are using a function get here, because get will be helpful for us, because if the element doesn't exist and we are trying to count it, so we will have an error for that. So that's why we are using get method. Then the default value we are using it as 0, because there is means element has no presence in it, means it has the count of 0. Similarly, we would use for the t, that is count of t, and the initial away, that will be t of I would be equals to, similarly we need to use that for t, count of t dot get method t of I, then comma 0. That would be the thing. Now we would for use for c in count of s. Here we are comparing things. If count of s of c, using c we are using to compare both, is not equals to the count of t dot get the c and 0. So if they are not equals, so would return false. Else if they are equal, means they are not equal, false. So they are equal. So we'll return true. So now I think it's complete code. Now let's run it. You can see it has been accepted. Now we can submit it. So yeah, it is faster than 36.21 of the Python solutions. So this is the best approach, because here we are creating the hash map and we are adding the value. So this is the what interview wants you. You must create the hash map. If you are using a direct function to compare, so it's not at all recommended. Or also the interview don't want that you should use that. You want to test your approach, so this would be a good solution. Now the another way, that is a simple one. that you should not follow, but you must know. That is, you can use a return, means you can first do the sorting using a sorted function. This you can use, but counter method is not recommended much. But sorting you are using directly here. So instead, you must use a sort function. I mean, create your own sort function. Maybe bubble sort, heap sort, or maybe merge sort you must use. And then you must pass this s and t inside that. Currently, I'm using this library function directly and returning the things. Once we return it, then we run the code. To the second approach. We can submit it. So this is also fast. This is using an inbuilt sort function. So the complexity would increase time complexity. Earlier time complexity was little less, I think. It would be the space complexity was the order of s plus t, and initially we are not really using the hash map filled directly. We are using it as empty. So it was nearly about order of 1. But here the time complexity would be increased if you are using a inbuilt sort function. Basically, sorting will consume your time and it would be around n log n. Okay, in the worst case, and also in the best case, I think. And the third one is a counter function, which is not at all recommended, but it's the thing that you must know. So using counter, the Python will count it directly for you. So count of t. So run it. So it is giving an error. Maybe I think this would be C small. So we are comparing. So it should be equal to equal. Let's run it. It is accepted and we can submit. So the best one I would suggest would be the solution, that is this one, the first one. Okay, this one with the inbuilt. I think we are not using inbuilt function. Must we are creating the hash map out of it. Next is this. This is not recommended because this is direct function that Python is doing, the counter. So the second method you can follow is the second one. This one. But here you must create your own sort function and then sort it. So in the next video, there would be a small assignment for you. This on this problem only, you must need you will given a assignment, and in which you would make your own research about the things and gather all the knowledge, and then you will implement the solution of this. So yeah, thank you. See you there.